Well, little explanation, right? If you remember, I built my frame, and this is going in a basically a bay window for planters, and because I wanted it to look like one of those slotted benches, all I did was I cut my left piece, my right piece. You know, these are 22 and a half and 45 over here. I cut my centerpiece. So my first centerpiece was what did I say? So my first centerpiece, when I cut it on there, was 27 and a half. I put a spacer, cut my next piece, realized it was 28 and 3/4. So each centerpiece is growing 1.25 inches. So now I've gone upstairs and cut 4 or 5 of these. Obviously I want to make sure the angle looks really good. I cut 4 or 5, and all I can tell you is I am not a professional, but if you look at that, that's going pretty good. So my centerpieces are growing 1.25 inches. I did the same thing here over on these wing pieces. This was right at 14 and a half, which is how wide I wanted it, coincidentally, and this piece was 16 and a half. So my wings now are growing 2 inches with this 22 and a half degree cut up top. There's 45 at the bottom, so they match. And you know, nothing here is glued yet because I'm going to wind up painting this. I'll show you when I'm all done. But I just want you to get an approximation of what it's going to look like. I got a few more pieces I got to cut. But even though I'm pretty good at math, I completely forgot the calculation for what that would happen to be. So again, I just checked one. You can see those are all going to be nice and tight at the edge when I get it screwed in. Those will be good. That angle is going straight up in the corner. And you know, these are just some spacers to help me with measuring and holding in place, and the same on that side. So I'm going to cut the rest of these pieces, and then I'm going to do some painting. Alright, this is kind of a dry fit. Nothing's glued, but you can see what it's going to look like. It'll all be painted. These are just my spacers in here. They'll come out so everything will look like this. It'll look a lot better on the line when I get them glued in. Anyways, that's what it's going to look like. Yeah, if you caught on to it, this last end piece is missing. Gets a little complicated with my clamp, so I'm going to take this all apart and paint it, and then just cut this last piece when I'm done. Okay.